Morning, everyone. Sunday morning. I've ended up at a new location. Good friend of mine told me to check it out, and of course it's not too far. Well, it's about 20 miles, 23 miles from my house. I figured last night I'd get up early this morning. It ain't too early, it's 7:30 Sunday morning. And figured I'd come in here and take a look at things. With it being Sunday, I don't have to worry about anybody hunting, I hope, going into an unfamiliar place. So just bear with me. Like I said, this is new to me also, and I don't know what I'm walking into. I don't even know if there's going to be anything to it. My friend, he's into this field also, and he said he found some interesting things back here, but he didn't get into it too deep. He just stayed on the outside perimeter of things and just kind of poked around a little bit. And he said it was pretty interesting, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. You guys are gonna laugh at me, but for the life of me, I can't figure out how to turn this thing around so I can look at you when I'm talking. I'm trying to figure it out now. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, no, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna spin the whole thing around, but that's all right. We're just gonna go in here and check things out and see what we can see. Nice pond there. I have been here before, but it's been some years ago. There's a lot of nice bass and crappie in this pond. This place is public. It's a public land hunt, or a public hunting land. I believe it's roughly 2,000 acres, give or take. I looked for it last night. I thought a few years ago I had read on a website that it was like 4,000 acres, but I can't find anything on it. And my dad told me that he seems to think that it's 2,000. And anyway, that's still a lot of land to cover. Somebody's got a duck blind. They probably pulled a permit on it. The only thing I'm not too comfortable with is leaving my truck. This road, this property, this public land, it's back off of a road. It's like 3 miles, 2.5, 3 miles back, and it's out in the middle of nowhere. And I do know when we used to fish here, I'd heard other fishermen running into them coming and going, that they had heard other people had their windows knocked out and stuff like that. So needless to say, I got that on my mind, and I don't think I'm going to be out. I don't think I'm going to go too deep in here today until I get a better feel of things. But or at least I know my truck's all right. Man, that's a pretty good size canine track. Wow. And it's probably the guy's duck hunting, because there's a boot track. Now, decisions. I don't know which way to go. I can go back here, straight back there, or I can go back here. I might walk back here because I see it's less travel. I don't see where anybody. They probably deer hunt this side more. I mean, I'm just guessing. Yeah, it's a really nice place. I like it. It's pretty cool. I see a few things. Nothing crazy. Man, there's a lot of traffic here today. I am so worried about my truck. Actually, that's not a car. It's wind. Good Lord. My fault, guys. I thought I just saw a X. Let me see here. Let me see. My friend said he found all kinds of arches, X's, a lot of ground blinds, a lot of structures. And he claims, I know that I grew up with him. His word is solid. I've never known him to tell any stories and he told me that he didn't go very far in either, you know, and it just, the only problem I have with coming in on public land, everything's in the air. In other words, you know, you can't take anything for granted as far as when you find something leaning against, like this. You see these sticks? If that was at my place, on my property, I'd say, okay, that's suspicious. But I can't say that here. You know, somebody could have got up in this hedge line and was deer hunting and seen that stick and said, oh, that's a cool stick. You know, anything. Laid it up against there and forgot it. So I can't, what I'm saying is I'm not going to jump right in and say, oh, that's Sasquatch related, or, you know, I personally can't. That's kind of a weird thing on that tree. It's kind of like a check mark. What is that? It looks like an old tire of some sort nailed to the tree. That's pretty interesting. There's all kinds of paths. I hear something walking. Now that's traffic. Man, this is going to drive me nuts. I'm not going to be able to like pay close attention to everything around me because of the simple fact somebody messing with my truck. I don't have anything in it, but it's just a simple fact. It's a simple thought that somebody would do that. It just drives me crazy. You know, where I come from, you just don't mess with other people's things, and it's common knowledge, you know. I don't know what I'd do if I caught somebody, you know. It's just bad all the way around. But anyway, let's get back here a little ways, and not too far, but that's a pretty cool stick or tree. I'm finding them at my property, but it's actually stuck into the ground. That one right there with the Y on the top. That's the stick I was talking about yesterday that was stuck in the middle of my path, or the path that I always go in, and now it's gone. And someone told me, one of my subs told me that, hey, that could be a sign that they're leaving you saying thank you, you know, because it's right by my gifting area, or their gifting area. See, they got roads cut in these fields, and I've never been back past the pond where I just showed you. So this is all new to me. It's really thick in here. I keep hearing something walking. It's on the stick side. It's probably deer, but you never know. I realize I'm walking fast. I'm trying to get back where my friend was telling me to. There's a tree that's been knocked over. First I thought it was cut like that, but it's not. It's been snapped off. Not completely, but those kind of things is what I'm looking for. I see another one back there, and of course that could be dead center up high. That could be just, you know, rotten. I'll get back here and I'll start zoning in on things. There's another, or is that the same one? There's a couple. They're back to back. one in the big tree and then one right in front. It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting. There's some paths coming in and out of there. It's hard to see in this area. It's really, really thick. Let me see what we got here. I definitely got something walking here in this thick spot to my left. Let me see what we got going on here. And then I leave this morning, didn't grab my driver's license, none of my credentials or anything. I left everything on my stand. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I guess I was sleepwalking. But no biggie. I just, if I get stopped or whatever, I'll just give them my information. I don't normally do that. I always have my stuff with me. I know I didn't get much sleep last night. Man, I was up and down all night. Now here's a heck of a path. Good Lord. That's pretty interesting there. I'm gonna walk up in here and take a peek. I hear a shooting this morning. I don't think anybody can hunt today, unless this is the last day of shotgun. I don't know. I don't keep up with the hunting schedule or seasons anymore. I know they started giving us the first entire weekend of an opening season for deer, and then 1 or 2 seasons they gave us the last weekend of the season, deer season. You can hunt the first Sunday and the last Sunday of the hunting, whatever it was for that deer season, shotgun, black powder, so if that's the case, it may be the last day for shotgun, because I know black powder hasn't come in yet. I do know that much. Okay. I'm seeing a few things, a few signs, but I'm not seeing anything crazy. Ram jam. Sorry guys, I'm reading comments. As I'm going in. That's the other thing I've been really fired up about. My page seems to be really starting to take off, and thanks to you guys and a couple other investigators that have YouTube channels, they've really helped me. One being Long Island Bigfoot. Mike, he's the reason why it took off, to be 100% honest with you. And I haven't reached out to Mike lately because I had some personal things going on that I was worried about it bleeding over into my YouTube world. So I just got all that straightened out. So now I got to reach out to him. He's probably thinking that I've lost my damn mind or something, but Mike's good people, him and his wife, and they have a good thing going on there, and I love his channel. He's probably, well, not probably, he's the most honest person you'll meet in this field. And I can't wait till I can get up and get some time away and run up to New York and see him. I want to meet him. I feel like I've known him 20 years, but anyway, he's a good guy. You guys check out Long Island Bigfoot if you haven't already. Like I said, he won't lead you in a wrong direction, and he tells you how it is, how he sees it. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get around this. There's another pond right over there. Let me see. I'm going to shut up a little bit, guys, and try to pay attention here a little bit. I'm smelling real strong deer pee. I don't know if somebody put it out or I mean, with it being a couple thousand acres at the least, I know it has a ton of deer on it. So that's probably, you're going to smell that regardless. Man, that sun's bright today. I'm not seeing anything killer. I just, you know, nothing that's really got me going so far. I know I'm just getting in here, but I didn't know what that was. God, that sun is bright. I don't want to go too far back. I gotta stay relatively close to my truck. I am so worried about my truck. Next time I come in here, I'm gonna come back. I should have came with, I have a little pickup that I can beat around in, and I'm not too worried about. I mean, I don't want anybody messing with anything I got, but that, I can go to the junkyard if they knock a window out of it for 50 bucks and put another window in it. But my diesel, I'll lose my mind if somebody vandalizes my F-350. I will lose everything inside my brain. Not that it's too awful crazy to fix money-wise, but it's just a point. I'm really attached to that truck. All right, let's see what we got going on here. There's so many paths to go. You could go so many different ways. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna walk up in here. I personally like the woods. Some people, they do a mixture of, you know, field edges, and I mean, I do, but for the most part, my property, I only have one field, and I usually don't even go in it. I'll take a shot of it coming and going, but you know, that's about it. But some people, they have a lot of luck sitting on a field edge, like zooming across or catching something stepping out or standing there watching them. I haven't had that luxury. I get more action in the woods. All right, let's shut up for a second and take a look around here. I can almost guarantee when I go back out of here, I'll probably be met by game warden, which is awesome, because I think they need to, with them having the problems I'm hearing with cars being vandalized, they need to do that. They need to keep an eye on this place. I just hate the fact that I forgot my license and all my other credentials. That just sucks. I never do that. It's just, you just don't do that when you're going somewhere far from the house, or not even far, but doing something like this and you're not familiar with the area. I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not even feeling the vibes here. I'm not even getting vibes like I normally do. I don't know, man. It's just, maybe it's just I'm in a hurry or something. I don't know. I know I got my truck on my mind. I've said that 90 times now. But I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I've seen a couple signs coming in, and that's it. Like an old gate post or something. I see it had like hangers on it. Ooh, what was that? Did you guys? I hope you guys heard that. It was like a scream or like a screech. Ooh, that made the hair stand up on my neck. Could have been a fox or a coyote. We do have coyotes over here. Both places where I live here and my property. They're more so in Calvert County than they are. Well, I don't know. I can't say that. Eastern Shore, there's just as many coyotes. A nice little hole here, tucked up in here. Like a blind or something down there. Like, I don't think it's man-made. I think it's, to me, it looks like it possibly could be them. I'm gonna walk down this way a little bit. This was a path I found walking in here that drew my attention. I mean, it's a downfall, but like, I'm just curious to see what exactly, what type. It's on a field edge. That's a pretty wild looking tree there. Let me see if I can zoom out. Broken off a couple spots. Sorry if I'm zooming around fast. I'm trying to get my marbles together here. Trying to get a hold of myself. I'm starting to see a couple things, and yeah, this is different. I don't know, it looks like somebody cut it a long time ago. At least the ends are cut off by a chainsaw or something. I don't know about the trunk area, but it's kind of odd how this hedge line's been cut, or these trees have been cut out of this hedge line just in this area, just in this point right here, this section. It must have snowed this morning. I'm seeing all these little snowflakes on the ground. It's very possible. We've been getting snow flurries the last couple of nights, like 3 to 5 minutes, and then they're gone. I'm gonna walk up this field edge and see what I can see. I'm hearing all these gunshots. Unless somebody's just sighting in a gun, it's odd. I don't want to get turned around and get lost either, because like I said, I don't know this place very well. I don't know it at all. I just know it from fishing out by the pond. Man, these bullbriars are thick. I'm gonna get up out of here before I get tore up. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's get out of here. This was a bad move. Maybe I can get back. Maybe this is the path. Okay. I don't know, guys. Sorry, I didn't know my finger was in the screen. Boy, I'm upside down all around this morning. I think I'm gonna go back out this way and sneak out the other path where the pond is, or out by that area. I'm just not feeling it, guys. like I said, I've seen a few things, nothing that's got me really going. Something's like pulling me in the direction of the pond, so maybe that's just what I need to do. And that's how I operate. That's how I move around when I get in a new area. Even at my place, if I've got one thing on my mind, if I tell myself the night before, well, tomorrow I'm gonna go in here. If I get in there, once I'm there, something will start pulling me in another direction, and I'll just follow it, and then bam, I'm right in the mix. So I try to go off of that. It's cold this morning, 27 degrees. I mean, that's not crazy cold, but the air is just like brisk. I don't know. I may not even put this up. I might not put this video up. I don't know. I don't like wasting you guys' time with nothing. because all I've done so far is just walked around super fast. And there's something. There's a couple leaners right there in an X form, which I like the looks of that. And just for the ones that aren't familiar with this field, sometimes that's all it takes is something like this. And then the next thing you know, you find all the evidence you need that tells you that they're here. Or if they're not here, they're crossing here or using this area. I'm actually gonna walk in right here. Something come through here. See how the grass is all laid down right here? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna maneuver some things in my pockets. I got my other camera with me in case this one goes dead. Being 20 some miles from the house, I wanted to be prepared in case I got into something good. And okay. This is when I usually catch something. And it's generally something peeking around a tree or something going from tree to tree. Man, that coffee's got me amped up this morning. Okay, I'm hearing something walking again. I see something straight back. Well, I think I do. I see movement, but now I don't see it. So let me see if I can point this to you guys. Let me see. Straight back. Right back there. Straight back. I hear it.